Welcome to the channel of trigonometry. I am Mr. X. So today is July 3rd. We have the non-farm payroll came out today, was better than expected at 147,000 versus expected of 110,000. Unemployment was 4.1%, which is better than expected of 4.3%. The average hourly earnings, 0.2%, less than the expected of 0.3%. This number is good because it eases the inflation pressure coming from the income side. And the initial jobless claim, less than expected, is good. Labor participation rate, unchanged. Average weekly hours, unchanged. Continuing jobless claim, unchanged. And government payroll, which is a big beat of 73,000 versus only 7,000 last month. And the forecast was zero. So we have a lot of government hiring again. People say it's mainly from local government, not federal government. I'm not quite sure how to make of this. Is this just a one-time thing or it's going to uh persistent? We'll see. But the private payroll is not good. Only 74,000 versus the last month was 137,000. So almost cut in half. And it's way less than the consensus of 105,000. U6 unemployment rate, pretty much the same. The non-farm payroll came out. The market seems to like it. All the major indexes are green, and TLT went down a lot. Um, I guess people take this as a economy is still doing okay. The job market is doing okay, so the Fed will less likely to cut rate. The expectation right now for uh, rate cut in July basically plummet to 4.7%. So now no rate cut in July. That's pretty much set. In September, the rate cut, one rate cut of 66% came down a lot from yesterday of almost 80%. And two rate cut, the probability of two rate cut now only 3.2%. The probability of no rate cut at 30%, which increased a lot from, I think, less than 10% just yesterday. The other news, this is from the OpenAI newsroom. These OpenAI tokens are not OpenAI equity. We do not partner with Robinhood. We're not involved in this and do not endorse it. Any transfer of OpenAI equity requires our approval. We did not approve any transfer. Please be careful. So this is basically saying what Robinhood did in the Catch a Token event, sending people OpenAI token is somewhat questionable. And we have the response from Robinhood saying these tokens given retail investor indirect exposure to private market, opening up access and are enabled by Robinhood's ownership stake in a special purpose vehicle. A Robinhood spokesperson said in response to OpenAI's post. I think what Robinhood saying is that this is coming from the Robinhood side. It has nothing to do with OpenAI. And basically, it's not a direct ownership of the shares, but it's an indirect ownership. You can all think of it as a derivative of the underlying asset. That's what I'm interpreting this. But the Robinhood stock went down a lot after this news came out because people were fear about potential legal issues with this. But I'm not too worried about this because tokenization is here to stay. Even if they just completely cut the token for a private company, they still have a massive business for the tokens uh, regarding the public traded companies. That's still a huge market. I believe uh, in just Europe alone, we have a lot of interest in this space, and it could potentially coming up in Asia and even Latin America and some other areas as well. So I don't think this is a big issue. So I bought the dip today for Robinhood. I now have 50 contracts of $110 calls expiring on January 16, 2026. So I bought when the price fall down to like 93 and somewhere around 92, some over here and bought some over here. If it falls down more to 90, I'll buy some more. So I think this is a great dip buy opportunity. Um, I'm not too worried about this token issue. I think this is here to stay, and I'm very, very bullish on Robinhood. I want to talk about Tesla today. Tesla stock basically flat for the day. Not much movement, which is no big issue. I'm still holding all my call options. Not no change. It's holding this 315 to 318 level to consolidate a little bit. I think it will break up above 320 next week. I think Elon's feud with President Trump should have ended. He hasn't tweeted anything crazy since yesterday, so that's good. And the Tesla sales in June seems to be picking up very nicely. So I think we're trending in a very good direction, and it's holding this current level, which is good. I'll continue to hold of my call options for Tesla. And regarding AMD, it's pulling back a little bit, but still consolidating in this area. I think it should break out of 140 sometime next week. So I don't see any negative catalyst coming up for the stock market next week, and potentially a lot of bullish uh, some bullish catalysts like the trade deals and the big beautiful bills. So those could be some very bullish catalysts for all of the stock market. And today I sold NU. Um, I sold all of my NU options today, was up about almost 100%. Yeah, I sold at 123. I bought around 60 cents, sold around 120. So that's a nice trade. That concludes the new bank trade. I still have some new bank shares that I'm holding. I'm not too worried about this. I'm selling my new bank options just to relocate to Robinhood. I think this is a very good dip buy opportunity. So I decided to relocate to Robinhood. And for Meta, I also sold my Meta options because I didn't like the action today. It opened up almost up to 2% and dumped all the way down. The mat the thing I don't like about Meta is it came straight through the 720 level. Didn't even bounce. Like went straight through. This is what I don't like. I sensing a lot of selling pressure over here. And um I sold near I sold on this bounce around 720 because it couldn't break out of 720 where it's fall three straight through 720. Now 720 becomes the resistance. If it cannot break above 720, it has a lot of gaps below all the way down to 700. So basically it can go all the way back to 700 to fill this gap right here, to fill this gap right here. So I don't want to take this risk to for Meta to retrace all the way back to $700. So I cut cut my position, took a small loss here, and repositioning for any other good opportunities such as Robinhood. And I wanted to talk about my membership yet again. Uh, for $25 a month, you get all the Discord channel service minus the trade discussion. For $45 a month, you get the full Discord channel, including the trade discussion, where you can ask questions and get my live market analysis. So basically, for less than $2 a day, you have the opportunity to 10x or even 100x your investment returns and profit from your trades. Now, if you do the annual subscription right now, you get 15% off for the total yearly cost for the current price. Make sure you log in the deal before the promotion period ends at July 13. The price of both membership will go up by 20% after July 13. So, and please follow the instruction below to subscribe to my Patreon to continue to use my Discord channel. And I think this is pretty clear right here. That's all for today, and happy Independence Day. I will see you guys next week. Bye.